Alright, so this is going to be a start of a video guide to tanking whenever you're first hitting 50. This is after the latest drop. So let's take a look at the build real quick. It's pretty simple. You can see the LAS down here all the way. You're going to be going Tier 8 Menacing Strike, Tier 8 Bolstering Strike with Tier 4 Shield Burst. This is going to give you the best threat per second that you'll be able to pull in dungeons or adventures, whatever you're tanking in. The other abilities that are used here, Polarity Field's just good threat per second just with the cast. You've got Leap here to get in and get your kinetic energy up so that you're able to get your defenses a little bit higher quicker. You've got Kick and Grapple here to have interrupts. You're going to need interrupts in dungeons, you might as well be using them. As well as Atomic Surge for an Intimidate. There they all are, base. This is all base ability tier points, so if you got more you can throw them into here. Otherwise just leave that as is. Over here we've got our amps. This is kind of the setup you're going to want to go with. You can actually take this one out of here. I had to go down. Probably put it in crit mid just so you don't get too bursted. You can go through and look at all these, but just pause it here and do this build if you want to. You can click on the amps and see, or hover over them and see what they are if you want to figure out why you should be taking them. But for the most part, try to take something like this. You can move the deflect around or the crit mid around if you want to. But for right now, that's all I'm going to go over. The rotation's pretty easy. Pretend that this mob is any trash pack or a boss in a dungeon. You're just going to use Leap to get your KE up. You're going to want to get your KE above at least 500, just so your amps over here actually take effect so you're taking less damage. But probably want to aim for around 750 so that your Bolstering Strike tier 4 kind of kicks in. All it is you go in, you leap, then you use Menacing Strike to get it up a little bit more to about, should be about 800 or so, and then use Bolstering Strike, then afterwards use Shield Burst, maybe use Menacing Strike again to make sure your KE doesn't fall off, and then you can use Polarity Field to apply more threat. So that's kind of what it looks like real quick. Just keep getting it up, use Shield Burst afterwards, and that's it. And your priority is then going to be making sure that you're using Bolstering Strike followed by Shield Burst so that you get the extra from Shield Burst, and just focusing on using Bolstering Strike the entire time. And that should be it. Pop your innate for if you're taking a lot of hits or if you want to try getting even more burst threat, but only use it whenever you're able to use Bolstering Strike 3 times, so like that. Puts out more threat, and that should be it for starting tanking. Just a really quick guide.